In the dead of winter, wild wolves regularly cover 30 miles a day in deep snow. They hunt, track, and sprint with relentless energy, often going weeks without a single meal. This environment reveals a specific biological reality. Extreme calorie restriction in these predators correlates with peak physical endurance and razor-sharp cognition. Modern humans have deviated from this primal baseline, adopting a habit of constant waking hour consumption and grazing. This shift toward perpetual intake is closely linked to the presence of chronic fatigue, persistent brain fog, and systemic malaise. These symptoms suggest that the human body is operating its digestive machinery continuously without the natural off switch it was designed to require. Processing food requires a massive reallocation of daily energy. When we eat throughout the day, the body stays focused on digestion rather than cellular maintenance. When the digestive system is never allowed to rest, biological waste, dead proteins, and toxins begin to build up inside our cells. As this localized waste accumulates, it eventually breaches internal structures, triggering the warning markers that lead to body-wide inflammation. This suggests that a lack of a dedicated fasting phase prevents the body from clearing out the metabolic exhaust that often precedes long-term illness. In a fasting wolf, the gastrointestinal tract completely powers down roughly 12 to 16 hours after their last meal. At this point, the wolf's internal energy is redirected from the gut to the immune system. This shift activates a mechanism called autophagy, a state where the body begins to identify and break down its own damaged components. During the process of autophagy, the body actively hunts for damaged proteins within muscle and brain tissue to use as raw materials. These dissolved fragments are then recycled and synthesized into new, healthy amino acids. Rather than a state of cellular decay, biological fasting is a highly engineered internal construction phase that builds absolute physical resilience. We can see this transition in the body's chemistry. As external calories leave the bloodstream, circulating insulin levels drop significantly. This drop in insulin serves as the chemical signal for the liver to switch its fuel source from glucose to stored body fat. While stored fat is burned for energy, a simultaneous and massive spike in growth hormone works to preserve existing muscle tissue. The engineered blueprint uses the absence of food to optimize the body's internal engine, enhancing survival traits while preventing physical weakness. To mimic this wild cycle, we can use the 16-8 protocol, a structured approach to daily fasting. This involves a 16-hour fasting window, which is most effective when aligned with the human circadian rhythm. During the remaining 8 hours, constant grazing is replaced by nutrient-dense meals. This duration provides the liver and pancreas with the continuous rest required to trigger the same deep autophagy seen in the wild. By intentionally structuring this biological reset, we address the cellular causes of daily fatigue and sluggishness. Humans who adopt this rhythm often show measurable improvements in cognitive clarity, moving past the brain fog associated with constant eating. Long-term observation also shows a reduction in the biological markers that indicate systemic inflammation. Maintaining health requires a strict balance between periods of cellular growth and periods of cellular clearing. Stop the modern cycle of endless consumption. Reclaim your primal genetic blueprint and initiate your biological reset. To learn more about the design and wisdom found in the natural world, click like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn notifications on. It's free, and it only takes a second, and by supporting us, helps us to create more content like this for you. Thanks for watching.